All of our representatives are currently assisting other customers. Please leave a detailed message, and we will return your call as soon as possible.
Wow.
If you need immediate assistance...
Wow. So much for that.
Yeah.
All right. Good morning, everyone. Yep, I'm looking like a mess. I just woke up and Milkman had a load. It wasn't an exceptionally good load. It was paying pretty cheap, but it was paying pretty cheap and going pretty far, like to a place that's far away from our home. It's not Reno, but beggars can't be choosers around here. So I was like, all right, I will take it. You know, if you think this is the best thing, we will do it. And they're not answering their phone. So the broker is not answering the phone. On a positive note, we are empty around here. So I should do the paperwork. Can you hand me the paperwork, please?
Yeah.
We can get paid. And then maybe I can brush my hair. I need the other paperwork as well.
What other paperwork? That's all we have, beautiful.
This is not all we have.
Yeah, that's what we have.
Where's
Sorry.
the clipboard?
Oh.
All right, so there was really only, I guess, that one load that when we called on it, the customer that we delivered at was a pretty big place. So Milkman, we had been done for quite some time. He said we had been done for hours, but that seems like maybe a little bit of hyperbole. But he, what, 7?
Just when we're done, yeah.
Oh, he says we got finished at 7, and that all happened at 9, so I guess it wasn't hyperbole.
It was a couple of hours.
It was a couple of hours.
Yeah.
So Milkman found a Love's truck stop that was only 8 miles away. We came over here, and holy moly, it is a really, really small Love's, and he got the very last spot. So at least we got a spot, and now it is time for him to go looking again. He woke me up kind of early, so I don't know if I'm gonna try to go back to sleep or if I'm up now. Go back to sleep, says Milkman. He's telling me go back to sleep because apparently there's not a lot going on over there. He'll let me know when he finds something. So this has kind of been a waste of a day. We didn't even take showers. The two guys are not feeling so great. Milkman's finally pretty much over his flu, but Lugnut is, you know, in the midst of it all. He didn't do any of his classes today because of it. Anyway, been frustrating day. What just happened?
We got a load.
Awesome.
We got the slow boat is what we got. It's slow, light and slow. So, which is good. They had a good, really good paying team load going to the Pacific Northwest. But with us having the flu, and I knew you were going to be getting it, and we know how you are when you get sick, and especially with the flu, it's like, no, there's no team load going. It would never make it. It picks up tonight, so that way you can relax all day, and it's just like, it's just the perfect load for us, because I mean, yeah, it's not the greatest paying load, but you know, it pays the bills, and with the sickness that's happening around here, I just think it's a good load for us. So that's it, because after you pick the load up tonight, you don't have to drive the whole rest of the trip. The whole rest of the time, you could just do your moaning and groaning and complaining and be just fine. So.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm sick as a dog. Milkman got the flu, and then Lugnut got it, and now I have it. when I get sick like this, NyQuil and DayQuil are really the only remedies. But I've developed an allergy to them. I get hives, they close up my throat, so I can't take it anymore. So I'm really nauseated. My head hurts. My whole body's achy. And it doesn't help being in a moving truck. And so Milkman was smart. He found us a really slow load. We were supposed to pick up Tuesday night. We ended up picking up early Wednesday morning because they were so busy. But either way, it doesn't deliver until next Tuesday. And so I don't have to drive. Which is really good because the only thing I had to do was drive last night for like 2 hours. It ended up being more like 2.5 because the traffic in Charlotte was so bad. But I wasn't really fit to drive. Now Milkman's gonna drive the whole rest of the way. We're going up to Tukwila, Washington. So that's all I know. I know I look like crap, but Steve is finally ready to get back into the driver's seat. It's Friday. I haven't driven since Monday. And Tuesday I was feeling fine until Tuesday night. And then Wednesday I was feeling pretty bad. The whole of Wednesday, when I went to bed on Tuesday night, I slept until so Milkman woke me up so that we could get a load. I got the load. I went right back to sleep, and then at around, I don't know, it was maybe 2 o'clock, 2:30 our time. I had to get moving to get there, and I had to drive for like 2.5 to 3 hours, and then I was there, and then I was done. And so I guess I drove a little, but it certainly wasn't a full shift. And it was pretty scary. I was not in good shape. They say we're not supposed to drive when we're sick, and they mean it. I mean, I'm always like, what? A little cold. Yeah, a little cold is no problem. I was in bad shape, so bad that Milkman, while he was supposed to be sleeping, stayed up to make sure that I was awake and alert, because it was not good news. But I'm feeling way better now. I feel like I've been in like either sleeping or in that weird slumbery state for about 48 hours, and my body is just so sore from lying down on the bed for so long. I was so excited to get up and walk into the rest area. I'm not driving a full shift. I'm just gonna drive us to a truck stop where we can finally take showers. I mean, we haven't had showers the entire time that we've been on the road. So we're gonna take showers today, and I feel really excited about that. So I'm getting ready to go. I gotta get myself in the truck and on duty. Where am I? You know how your hair, when you've been in bed, your hair is a total mess. I asked Milkman, can I go out like this without a hat on? He was like, no. You are forbidden from leaving this truck without a hat. Alright, and yeah, I really haven't eaten anything since Tuesday. It's Friday. Yeah, I was really nauseated. yesterday. But then later on in the afternoon, I was like, you know, I think I can eat some of these pretzel bite things. And so I did, and they seem to have not done anything bad to my stomach, so. All right. Oh my gosh. I drove for like an hour and a half. I fueled up, I parked, and I took a shower, and I am beat. And I think the other two people in this truck are also beat. I don't know how Milkman does it. I don't know how he has been weathering through this and driving full shifts. I mean, I like didn't even know my own name. I tried to drive for 3 hours that one day, and I was a total disaster. So he is definitely a powerhouse. We are lucky to have him in this family. I brought the makeup bag into the shower room because it's easier to put the makeup on in there, and I was in there and I was like, I don't have the energy to put on makeup. Oh, nope. This one is knocking me senseless. Hey, so it's Saturday morning, and I'm waking up. I've got a throbbing headache. My throat is super sore. I think that's maybe mostly from sleeping with my mouth open all night long. I mean, it's still sore, so I don't know. And I'm all congested, especially just like on one side of my head. Milkman, who, I mean, he got sick like 3 days ahead of me, is still sick. He says he still has a throbbing headache. And so again, that's why like this entire trip is going to be one video, because I can't do it. So we're in North Dakota. We're on I-80. We're on I-90. We're in I don't know where I am. I don't know what road I'm on. Okay, we're in South Dakota. We're on I-90. We're gonna, you know, cut off the corner of Wyoming and then get into, what is that, Montana up there?
Yeah.
And then go all the way across Montana and Idaho and Washington. And so we still have about 1,100 miles to go. And I'm hoping I'm not going to have to drive at all today, but if I do, I'll be able to. It's just, I'm in a lot of pain and I've got a lot of congestion, and yeah, it makes it hard to concentrate. Oh my gosh, folks, I mean, look at me, I'm still a total mess, but good news, I finally figured out my problem with my computer space storage. It's every time I start to create a video, it creates like a little preview, and it makes a file for that preview. And I didn't realize that that little preview file stuck around even after I like made an actual video of it and, you know, sent that video on its way and then moved it to the hard drive. That little temporary file was still there, and there were, I didn't want to delete all of them because I've got a couple of videos that I'm working on, and I couldn't, they're not easy to figure out which one is which, but I sorted them by date. I went to a couple of weeks ago and I just deleted them all, and all of a sudden I've got like 230 gigs free on my hard drive. Oh, hallelujah. So I still feel like crap, but at least my computer is doing much better. Against my will, I'm going with Milkman over to the gasoline side to get gas for the generator. He says it's going to be good for me He's right. But I still don't want to do it. Anyway, there's Milkman looking actually much better. And me not looking so good. Alright, there's Milkman getting our gasoline for our generator. I walked over here and I'm already winded. He said it would be good for me. I'm sure it is. It is good to move around. I'm just so tired. I woke up, I came down, I was feeling okay, and then I all of a sudden was feeling super sleepy again, and I slept for a couple of hours. It's really, really brutal. All right, we're done here.
So that wasn't bad.
All right, so walking over to the gasoline side and back was enough of a workout. We're both beat. Milkman's going to sleep, but that's because he woke up at midnight. Me, what's my excuse? I'm a baby. That's all there is. I am a baby when it comes to being sick. I'm gonna rest. Milkman's gonna rest. Lugnut doesn't look like he needs to rest. He's looking pretty chipper. All right, it is Sunday morning. We're in Montana pretty much all day long today, and I woke up. I still really feel it. I don't feel normal. My head hurts. I've got all kinds of congestion, but I'm in good spirits, and I feel like, I don't have normal energy, but I definitely have way more than I've had in previous days. And so would you say you feel 100% today or no?
No.
Still not 100%, and it's been a full week for him. Just wanted to give an update. Lugnut, how are you doing over there? Sick as heck, says Lugnut. So, he hasn't done short shifts or anything. I'm like, oh, we've been going slow. But no, we've been going slow because I haven't been driving at all. He still has been driving his full shift every time. So he's definitely a trooper. We love you, my love.
Love you.
All right, it's Monday morning and I'm feeling better. I'm not great, but I am better. How are you feeling, my love?
Besides the coughing and the snazzy nose,
All right, so this is 10 days in, and Milkman still has symptoms, but he feels good, right? You feel good?
Yeah.
All right, and I do not feel great. Although I walked to 2 different buildings, I'll talk about that in a second, and I came back and I didn't feel like I needed to take a nap. So that's an improvement. So we are here at the I think they call it Seattle East. It's at mile 34 on I-90 in Washington. And so it's actually very far from Seattle. It's, 30 miles away. It's the closest chain truck stop to where we're delivering. So this is the last place that we can legally park without having to pay a fortune and while being able to take showers and do all that stuff. So that's why we're parked here.
They don't have truck parking, and so what are you to do when you have to park? It's just, so this place is an absolute zoo. Yeah, they've tried to build more truck stops, and they won't let them build anymore around here, truck stops. So people are just, parked on the interstates and stuff. But what else are you to do?
Yeah, I don't blame people for not necessarily wanting truck stops in their backyard, but you want the stuff that trucks bring. Anyway, so we're here. This truck stop is the weirdest truck stop ever. We've got a nice, good spot. I'm very happy about that. We're delivering tomorrow morning at 7 o'clock in the morning. And but in the meantime, this truck stop has like 4 buildings, and it's hard to tell what's what. But one building seems to be for restaurants only. It's got a Starbucks and a Popeyes. I don't know if anything else is in there because they were both closed. They said they were opening at 10 o'clock in the morning. And I've never heard of a Starbucks that doesn't open until 10 o'clock in the morning, but this one here, that's how it was at least today. Then there was a building across the way, but it looked like a little convenience store and how to pay for gas for if you're buying gas, right, as your passenger vehicle. So then there was like the main truck stop, but it's teeny. It's not, it looks like a fuel island. It's so small. And it just has small bathrooms and then a couple of showers. And so we're going to try to take showers. We have to work around Lugnut's school schedule for today because he has a class from 11 to 11:30, and then he has another class at 2. And so we have that 2.5 hour window there that we need to take showers. So we're doing that. And then tomorrow morning we're going to be up and leaving and delivering this load. I feel it's taken forever, but it's really good because I was really useless. This man here, that dude is a powerhouse.
Somebody's got to keep the business running, right? That's what it's all about.
What a week. It looks like tomorrow we'll be delivering. So, oh my gosh. Yeah, that was quite the week with all of the, yeah, it's never fun being sick. It's never fun being sick at all, but especially on the road in a small space, you know, no good. Anyway, thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time.